Okay. Bit of a discussion, boy. Bit of a discussion. Interactive as well, I guess. Meta slave of Wuthering, talk to me. You just think dedicated support root of Wuthering characters really is a problem, along with characters not having enough options. Merely collecting opinions, would argue over anything, and just hear you out. Pick what? Okay. Pick for more attention below. What? Pick? Okay, hold on, we'll talk about that. Okay. So some people are arguing that we are going down the route of like having a support dedicated to a DPS might be a bad choice, and some say it's not. And to be fair, right, there's like two sides to this. If you want another example of a game where they have support but are like globally used, that's just stereo, right? Like that should be run by certain for infantry and Zephyr type shit, right? Like they are all universal support. Whereas in Wuthering, you know what? Let's go to Friday because that's a more easy way to say. Okay, hold on. So we have like support like full bay only for spectral like Zane. I don't know what CC wanna do. Joji is like dedicated support for Kalota. Bruhh is like a fusion support. Fusion support. Kalota Havoc support. Russia Havoc support. And then you know Yinlin a electro support. All type shit, right? So you know, unlike for stereo where they're all universal, for Wuthering it's a bit of like locked in team, right? Like let's say for the violent, you must have Russia or else her damage might fall off. Yes, there are some options, maybe I don't know, Sanhua might be viable. You can use like other cutter as well. I heard some use Jian, some use Bruhh, some shit, Camille as well. Of course they're option, but you know, best choice still Russia and Cantalija. Now, is it the bad choice or is it the bad choice? Is it the bad design or not? Let me see. Right now in the game, right? There are two endgame mode. One is what was it? One is Whimpering Waste, and one is TOA. Okay, for the second one, I think having dedicated support is fine because you only need two teams. The same as stereo, right? Two teams only for two sides. That's fine. However, for TOA, it's a bit of a different story. Don't know how to explain this, but each floor have their own star. Each character have 5 stars or 10 stars. So, you know, the more you use them, the less star they have. You know, when they are star, they are not even usable anymore for the stage. So that's something. However, I think TOA is kind of easy enough where you can have 2 good teams and then some, let's say, additional one, and you can still clear. Example then, let's say Encore. I don't have Encore the Encore dedicated support, but by that I mean like I don't have Bruhh, Changli or Lupa, right? So of course Encore damage gonna fall off. However, TOA right now is like easy enough where if you have Encore or like Sanhua as well, and then it's a sustain, like Arrow, Rover, or like even Baiji as well, she's still playable. She can 3-star final stages, and so you can use your good teams like for my choice, right? Fulva and Camilla for the middle stages. So I guess it just depends on your pools, because if you decide to like get Zani and then go pool for Fulva, then like you know, you go next row. It's like yeah, your choice, you pool, right? I guess the game is like way more punished than stereo in terms of like pooling economy, because because for Wuthering you have to care. Like if you I don't think Wuthering endgame is like the main attraction to Wuthering, because I think the main stuff for Wuthering is like the open world and the event, right? And like story quest, not the endgame. So for endgame, if you don't care for a game, right, you can pull for whoever you want. Let's say Lupa, and then you pull for Jingshi or like Fube, Sisiona type shit, right? Like those characters still work overworld, but for like endgames, GG. But if you care for endgame, then you have to care about your pullings. But the good thing about this is good thing about the support thing is you don't have to pull for any new support release, and that's like a downside to support being globally like stereo, because Runway, 3B, Robin, Cypher, Adventuring, they are universal. Everyone uses them, and so you have to pull for them, right? Unlike for Wuthering, if you have Zany and Fube, you can skip any other supports that does not really suit Spectre in a way. Example, if your team have, if your mid DPS is Camellia and Zany, you can skip Luban, skip Jelly, skip Bruhh, skip GG as well, skip Russia, Cantadia, Holova, right? Skip all of them because they are not special support or Havok as well. You can skip all of them, and boom, your team's still good. It's still playable. The only time you need to pull is when you lights on, you pull for them, or when the support or the DPS get power creep. Let's say let's say a new DPS or a new support, power creep, full bay, hero for her, right? That type shit. So I guess it's easier in this way. That's an advantage to the dedicated support thing, is that you know, like you can save your pulls, right? Unlike for stereo, where every support is a must pull. You know, for this game, it's like a mix, but basically like you just have to like control your gacha addiction, basically. In terms of pool economy, it feels bad. Not sure if it actually a problem design wise. Don't know. Okay, I don't know how much asteroids they give you per patch, but I think it's enough where you can skip a lot of banners and you still have a good team. Dude, I'm gonna flex, right? Dude, I'm gonna flex again, right? I'm gonna flex. I skipped everyone here, by the way. Aside from, you know, Shopkeeper, Camellia, and Folova, Russia. Dude, those are the only limited characters that I got. No one else, by the way. No one else. So, it still works. If you want to die, if you want to suffer, those still works, bro. It's not that bad, but like, it of course it feels bad, but you know, still. I don't think it's that bad though. Because the end game is kind of easy. That's the thing. Like, imagine Wuthering release a hard end game. That's gonna be a question mark for sure, but for now I think it's fine. Let's say you're a dungeon main, you need 300 characters. You know what? That's so true. Hold on. That's so true. Dungeon men have like so much extra spare, bro. They can pull for whoever you want, by the way. Just like, or even like, hold on. What is like dungeon best weapon? It has to be some 5 stars, right? Some limited 5 stars. Blazing Brilliance. Who's that be? Chang Li. Yeah. Like, yeah, bro. Just keep Chang Li. Just get her signature, bro. For just get was it R? Yeah. R5. R5 for Chang Li, and boom, you're done. Like that Chang Li. Yeah, the dungeon with Chang Li R5, bro. You are like locked in for the rest of the game, bro. Like, why need to roll anyone else, bro? Just use Chang Li R5, checking Chang Li with stuff. Oh my god. Okay. Just some stuff there, but I think overall, it's a bit of a summary. I think it's fine. I think it's good to have a bit of a mix up, and not, you know, and not be the same thing. A stereo, it is feel a bit fresher, I guess. The meta feel a bit fresh, and you don't feel like you have to pull for everyone in every patches, that type shit. So you have more time to save up for your waifu, I think there. But yeah, all right.